Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a reaction video. People want to hear my thoughts on the epic rap battles, Rick Grimes versus Walter White video. All right, good stuff. So I had a slew of people ask me to go ahead and give a reaction review. I don't know what you want to call it for this type of video. It's just a quick little YouTube video. If you guys don't know what it is, you don't know who Epic Rap Battles are, basically, it's a channel that's become pretty big over the last few years. What they do is they essentially take two characters, they use a green screen, and they create videos that would be rap battles between the two. And it's basically like a comedy slash gag type thing where they compare two characters and they rap off against each other. So this one for me is like right up my alley, because of course I've actually done videos before. I've actually done a video before talking about who I think would win in a hypothetical matchup between Rick Grimes and Walter White in a zombie apocalypse. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, I'll put the link in the description. I'll also put the link in the description, of course, to the Epic Rap Battles video, which it basically is like a rap off type thing. So warning to everyone, if you don't like rap, you won't like it. This is basically all there is to it. There are some funny jokes in it though, and things that I think pretty much everybody who likes the characters would like, if you're okay with the rapping, Me personally, I don't subscribe to Epic Rap Battles. I'm not that big of a fan of what they do, but for this one, I really enjoyed the video. It's really funny. But you have to like rap, and I'm not really a big rap guy. There's some rap that I like, but for the most part, it's not my favorite type of music. It's cool, but I prefer alternative music. Kind of regular, the way I view as like, regular pop music, or, this kind of thing. I guess nowadays rap has kind of become pop music. They've kind of merged, so to speak. Dance too is in there too as pop music, but the way I think of music, I don't usually think of it as rap. Not to hate on anybody that likes rap, that's not what I'm saying. It's just personally I'm not a huge rap guy, but there are some pretty funny rhymes in this one that I would like to share and kind of give my thoughts on. So it starts off, you have the two facing off, and I gotta say, the costumes are really good. Really good. The guy who plays Rick looks a lot like Rick. Well, I mean, from a distance, for the purpose of the video, it's really close. The guy who plays Walter White also does a pretty good job of him. I feel like the performance of Rick in this one is closer. The guy who plays Walter White does a really good nervous Heisenberg Walter White when he's under pressure, but it's a little bit over the top. Granted, it probably should be for this type of video. So I'll go ahead and go over some rhymes with you guys, give my thoughts on them, and talk about who I think won this little rap battle and who would win in a versus type matchup. Although if you want to see that full video with the whole breakdown, click the link in the description to check that out. So it starts off with Rick, and he says, "Carl, stay back. This is about to get bad. I'm about to show this lab rat how to be a real dad. A grade AMC." And then he says some other things, and he says, "I kill zombies that are better men than you before breakfast." I think it's fun. Like, from that part, I think the Carl Stay Back thing is pretty funny. A great AMC, of course, both shows are on AMC, so that's good. And how to be a real dad. So that's pretty funny. So I like the opening. The opening little rhymes there is pretty good. Walter White in the middle there. Let's see. He's got some decent rhymes, but in a lot of them he's kind of like making fun of himself. And then he's got one where he says, "I've seen Walter Jr. handle better walkers than you." That one's pretty funny. I like that one. The ending, though, I'd say has to go to Heisenberg for sure, because the finishing lines are basically, no one saw Shane coming, and then he does this except for your wife. That's pretty good. I like that one. And your monsters don't frighten me, and you can bite me. I'll be standing right here in my tidy Walter Whitey's. Oh man, and it flashes and it shows him in his underwear. Oh, it's pretty funny. It's pretty good, I got to admit. So I do like it. I don't know what else I can really say aside from that. It's a really cool little video. It's only 2 minutes long, so how long am I going to make a review on it, really, right? I don't know. So in terms of who won the rap battle, at first I was like, "Oh, Rick's got this. Rick's going." But then after I looked at some of Walter's rhymes afterwards, or the guy who plays Walter, I guess, um, especially the final line. He's got the hammer, so he gets to finish off. And I personally got to go with Walter White in this one as taking this one. I just think his lines at the end are really funny. You can watch them over a few lines, a few times, and just kind of laugh at them. In terms of who would win a hypothetical matchup, let's say in a zombie apocalypse between the two, if it was a couple years into a zombie apocalypse, if let's say, okay, a lot of people have brought this one up that there's crossover between the two when Daryl takes some of the stuff out of Merle's bag. There's some blue crystal blue persuasion, I guess, the blue crystal. It's in there, so it's kind of like AMC put that in as like a crossover. Also, the governor says at one point Bill Heisenberg is one of his guys in Woodbury. So there's some little crossover things like that. Also, the car that was used in both, I think there's a car that's the same in both, so that's kind of fun. And there's just some little Easter eggs, some little things that coincide between both. So that's fun. Some people have brought it up that maybe what happened was Walter White created this crystal meth, the blue, and it gets out there and all these people start using it and that kind of stuff, and that he masterminds it after he dies to turn everybody into zombies. And then it creates the zombie apocalypse, and then we have The Walking Dead. So I don't know. If you want to look at it that way, it's kind of a fun little mental thing to think about. But in terms of if Walter White was in a zombie apocalypse and had a few years to survive, if he was able to make it and encountered Rick's group and they were to throw down, I think Walter White would win just on his strategy, schemes, and everything. He's pretty smart. So, but again, if you want to hear more than that, check out the versus matchup video, and let me know what you guys think about the Rick Grimes versus Walter White epic rap battles matchup. Kind of silly, but kind of fun. I got to admit, I did like it. And if there's any other videos you guys want to see me review on YouTube, like some people have suggested Walking Dead bad lip reading, honest trailers, stuff like that, please let me know if enough people want to see it. I basically do what you guys want, so I'll go ahead and do it, even if I feel a little uncomfortable doing it, whatever the case may be. If you guys want to see it, let me know, and I'll do it. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trav, as always. I'm saying peace.